legend says he really got stuck in the bathtub. This is William Howard Taft. He was the 27th President of the United States. He busted monopolies, instituted the federal income tax, and became the only president to also serve as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. So he's pretty important. But today, President Taft is stuck in his bathtub. Blast, said Taft. This could be bad.
How he stuck?
Too big. He squeezed and he shimmied. He hefted and stretched. He gripped the rim of the tub and attempted to lift himself, but it was no use. President Taft was stuck in the bath. Taft took a deep breath and tugged his mustache. Think, Taft, think. Use that big noggin and come up with a plan.
Look out I have got my finger. Scissors! What?
He went out.
Go!
2 hours passed. The water felt cold, and President Taft was still stuck in the bath. I hope, said Taft, that nobody notices I'm missing. Do you think people are going to notice the president is missing?
Yes!
Someone knocked. He's the president of the United States. Someone knocked at the door. Double blast, said Taft. Blast and drop. No one can take it home yet. It's not ready to go home. It was a little about it. Willie. Oh dear, it was Taft's wife, the First Lady of the United States of America. You've been in there a while. Is everything fine? Taft splashed in the bath. Yes, Nellie, he said. I'm just scrubbing my back. I see, Nellie said. Are you really quite sure? Oh, blast, shouted Taft. Why can't a man have a nice, quiet bath? Nellie said, sorry, Willie. She sniffed. Taft felt bad. My love, said Taft. I'm stuck in the bath. So you are, said Nellie. She thought. Well, perhaps. It's a disaster, interrupted Taft. Blast, perhaps, shouted Taft. We need an action, a plan. Please be as sweet and call the Vice President.
Why is he calling that?
She thinks the Vice President will help. The Vice President came and stood by the tub. Well, Jim, said Taft, I'm stuck in the bath. I see, said the VP. Well, you've called the right man. I'm ready to be sworn in as the President of the United States of America.
Exactly.
Bellowed Taft. A preposterous plan. Perhaps, said the First Lady. Call the Secretary of State, shouted President Taft.
Why is he calling all the president?
He's thinking of getting extra help. Mr. Secretary, said Taft, I am stuck in the bath. Indeed, said the Secretary of State. Let me put this diplomatically. A man of great stature need not be of great girth. And so, blast man, shouted Taft, are you calling me fat? No, sir, the Secretary of State said, but certainly a diet, maybe a little exercise. Blast diet, said Taft. I need something fast. Should we swear me in as president now? Asked the Vice President. Call the Secretary of Agriculture, shouted President Taft. Mr. Secretary, said Taft, I'm stuck in the bath. Said the Secretary. A huge vat of butter should do the trick. We'll have 50 farmers milk 50 cows. If Congress spends the night churning, we could have enough. We'll grease up your sides. We'll grease up your sides and the sides of the tub. Then it will be easy. You'll slide right out. Butter, said Taft. As soon as I'm out, I'll just need another bath. Perhaps, said the First Lady. Call the Secretary of War, shouted President Taft.
Why is he getting extra help?
Well, no one can get him out so far, right? Fast. We just need a few sticks of TNT and a rather long fuse, and boom, you'll be free. blast this old tub into smithereens. Blast, it, said Taft. That's dangerous, man. You'll be wearing a helmet, said the secretary. No, shouted Taft. Don't you think President James Schoolcraft Sherman sounds catchy, said the vice president. No, shouted Taft. Perhaps, said the first lady. Call the secretaries of the Navy, Treasury, and Interior, shouted President Taft.
I get the butt. The girl's finally gonna get her house.
I think you're right. Send deep-sea divers into the tub, said the Secretary of the Navy. Throw money at the problem, said the Secretary of the Treasury. The answer is inside you, said the Secretary of the Interior.
He's bad. So it's bad in the bath. So we'll do this guy to one place.
You said what?
He's told in the bath, or is he stuck?
He's stuck in one place. Blast that and that, shouted President Taft. It is clear I am unfit for office. A president cannot govern while stuck in a bathtub. Am I to be carried around this great nation in a tub, borne aloft on the backs of 6 young men like a princeling from antiquity? No, bellowed Taft. It is un-American. Taft waved his right hand. Fetch the Chief Justice. I will resign. Let's swear Sherman in. Wait, said the First Lady. Let's not be rash. There are 8 of us here. Perhaps if we stopped using our brains and just used our arms, we could pull Willie out from the bath. It was a pretty good plan. And so those 8 great minds rolled up their sleeves and they yanked and they tugged. At first Taft wouldn't budge, but then came a squeak and a slap and a snap, and just like that,
He came out.
President Taft flew from the bath.
He's gonna fall out and he's gonna be naked in the world.
There were many glad cries. Taft kissed his wife. A celebration ensued, and someone called in a band. There was dancing and snacks. The Secretary of the State raised his glass. A toast, he said, to President Taft. Worry not, great man. 100 years hence, no one will recall that you were stuck in the bath. Our grandchildren's grandchildren will read of your many great feats. The crowd broke into applause. Speech, speech, they all said. The band stopped. Taft cleared his throat. Those gathered were rapt. What do you think he's going to say? Would somebody hand me a robe, he asked.
Somebody hand who? What?
The naked guy. And that was that. The end.
So he tied some off so he doesn't look so big.
Yeah. Robe. Not a rope. Robe. Can we